Good morning, my little Snickers. You was a little chilly this morning, so I put your little sweater on. And I noticed last night we were both congested. So I took my Zyrtec this morning, and I'm going to give you yours. It is allowed to give dogs a Zyrtec, and that's what I have here. Equate, actually, allergy relief. And it's perfectly fine to give a dog that. And I give him just a half a tablet. So that's what I give him. And I put it in one of these pill pockets. And it helps his congestion and the matter that accumulates in his eyes. So I put it in a little piece of the greeny pill pocket. I put his little pill in there. And he gobbles it right up. Yes, he does. And then he won't be so congested. I get it too. It's being out here in the desert and the wind and the dust and we both kind of get a little dust allergy. So we both take our allergy medicine in the morning. I don't know what we're going to do yet today, but follow along to find out.
Just us to watch the world go by. Cities pass and faces change. A journey sweet, sometimes strange. Searching souls, new friends to find. Adventures calling to my mind. Happy to be free like the breeze. No more chains, no more pleas. With my dog we're on the run, underneath the golden sun. Mountains high and rivers deep, memories made ours to keep. Stories shared with those we'll meet, every path beneath our feet. Dancing shadows night and day, life's a game that we will play. Hand in paw, we're feeling strong, singing life's unending song.
So because I have electricity here at Barstow Koa, I decided to use my induction little stovetop. And this little teapot I have, water pot, works very well on it. So I made my hot water for my tea on my induction stove and saved propane. I also have my little electric heater on. I did have the propane heater on at first, but I swapped it out for the electric. And I have other electric appliances that I use when I'm hooked up to electricity that saves my propane. Good morning, Crafties. I'm decent now. I can show you my face. I should have a hat on. Anyway, today is Tuesday, February the 18th, and I'm here at Barstow Koa, and it's not very busy. I've been here at this time of the year, and it has been packed, but right now it is not very busy at all. Let me turn the camera, and I'll show you what it looks like. There's a couple of RVs over there, and then there are cabins here, and these two sites next to me are empty. And then there are a few people in the perimeter, but these sites in front of me are all empty. And all the way down this line, they are empty. Over there is one of the dog pen sites. And over here is one of the dog pen sites. There's two of them there. And I think there's a third one somewhere else. But it's a gorgeous day already. I'm not planning on doing much today. Waiting for my painting class to happen at about 2:30. And other than that, Snickers and I are just going to hang out. Yep, taking Snickers over to the dog park. Oh, there's a big doggy over there. Hope he's okay. I better check with the owner. Well, we've been here about 4 different times. within 4 years to this KOA, and they have a very big dog park. And then they have all the desert around. Some people just take there's a dog that's chasing his owner's toy. I guess he needs a little more room to run, and that's perfectly fine. It's a gorgeous day today. Just slightly breezy, much better than yesterday when I got here. It was at least 20 miles per hour. I was holding the RV back for the last 25 miles or so. Now, up in those hills, let's see if I can find it, is Calico Ghost Town. And sometimes I can see the sea on the mountain where Calico Ghost Town is. I've been there before. I'll try and remember to link my video to this of Calico Ghost Town. So you can stay here, or you can stay at Calico Ghost Town because there's a state park there. And you have to make reservations. I don't know if they have hookups. And the other place to stay, which I stayed at on the way to Quartzsite, on the way to Arizona, is Peggy Sue's Diner, which is about 2 miles from here. And you could stay in the parking lot. They are Harvest Hosts, but they don't take reservations because they allow truckers to stay. And the food is delicious. I think I'm going to pass on that this time because I already ate dinner when I was coming through in January, and I have enough food. I better eat some of it up before I get home. But Snickers likes this park. He can run around and sniff, and if there's another dog, he usually makes friends with them, so that's good. Here comes the Snickers. Usually when he's done, he comes over and tells me he's ready to go back to camp. Yeah, are you ready to go back to camp? Yeah, are you all done? Okay, good boy. And I'm inviting you to please join my channel. There are 3 levels. A sticker. Right now, there are glitter stickers and non-glitter stickers. So you can choose which one you want. Second level, and you'll get all the perks from the first level, including a sticker of your choice and an original watercolor card. Not this card, but a watercolor card. It could for level 2, you'll get all the badges and perks, and you'll get a sticker and a card. You'll get all the perks and recognition from the first 2 levels, as well as a sticker, as well as a card, and you can have your choice of a parking fairy or a butterfly in any color you wish. Once your membership is confirmed, you'll need to email me at thecraftytraveler02@gmail.com. So those are my 3 levels to join my channel and become a channel member. I would really appreciate if you did that. I want to give a big thanks to my channel members, Sherry H., Rita C., and Desert Adventures in Arizona. Thank you so much. Well, time to fill up the tank again. I'm only about half full. I've been on the city water here at the park, but I unhooked everything and rehooked it up to my tank fill, and I'm going to fill it up with water. So I'm at site 14, and it is full hookups. I have water, sewer, electric, and there is cable, but I'm not using the cable because the Wi-Fi is so good. I can stream from my little B-Link computers in the RV, and then I don't need cable. I'm going to turn the water on. To fill up the tank. I didn't unhook my car because I figured I wasn't going to be going anywhere. But I did unhook the electric. There's pros and cons about that. I've left it in overnight before without any effect, but some people say, oh, if you leave your electric plugged in, it could drain the battery. I haven't had a problem, but I did unplug it. Well, I'm sitting out here waiting for the tank to fill. You can hear it. But when it starts to gurgle, it's getting full, and then it will start to overflow, and that's when I gotta run around and turn the water off. Well, you could hear the water dumping out, so it's full. I just ran around and turned the water off. Now I think I want to do a little cleanup. I want to rinse this bin out, and probably also my sewer bin. If I wait to get home, it's going to be too cold and rainy. Here I got sun, so I can let everything dry. This is my water bin, so I have extra hoses. Throw that away. I have my water regulator, which I forgot to put on, and some other connections if I ever needed them. But it's not too bad in there, but I want to rinse it out. I've taken off my drinking water hose, the white one, and just hung it over this post, and I've hooked up to my flexible hose. And I use this hose for everything else but water. I use it to flush out my tank. Don't do it every time, but every other time or so. And it has a valve on it that I can control the water so it doesn't, it only goes when I want it to go. It's hard for me to do it with one hand, but I turn this at a 90-degree angle and it stops the water flow enough for me to point where I want it to point. It's a flexible hose. Okay, I've got both my bins cleared out. This one is for my sewer, and this one is for my water hose. That's my other sewer hose in there, the smaller one. And I've taken out bags and gloves and stuff from the bottom of the sewer hose. All right. Here's the inside of the valve. It's open now. See how easy that was? I did figure it out. Open, closed. Now it's not going to spray all over me. And I've rehooked up my city water, and it's flowing into the RV, and everything looks good back here. I'm just going to leave this out for a while and let it all dry in the sun, and then I'll put them back. One thing about those flexible hoses, when you turn the water off to prepare to remove the hose from the spigot, it's a good idea to open that valve and let the water come out. Otherwise, you're going to get squirted. I did it right this time, but in the past I have forgotten. And then you can drain the water out of the flexible hose. And I always put mine in a plastic bag. So this is how I fill water and kind of do some cleanup around camp. Well, it's about 4:45. I had a good class online. A lot of people showed their work. Here's what I showed. The cat is supposed to be done with Indian ink, but I didn't have Indian ink, so I used micron pens. And then the foliage was another demonstration she did online. So I did the foliage plants. We're going to do tropical flowers later in the semester, and right now we're doing animals. But next week she's going to demonstrate a dog picture, and she said she's also going to do cats with watercolor, so I'll be doing that before the next class. And then I showed some of my desert landscapes. This one was one I had done a few days ago, and then this one, the second one, I did when I was at Blue Water Casino, and I did show that in another video. And last but not least was the coyote. This coyote was in the campground when I was in Tombstone. I didn't actually see it, but another camper took a picture and shared it with us. So I did the coyote. So there's an animal. I'm more of a dog person, so I'll probably end up doing a painting of Snickers. I did one a number of years ago, but hopefully I can do better now that I've been taking the watercolor classes now for about 5 years. So hopefully I've shown some improvement. Well, I'm at the dog park with Snickers, and he's telling me he's about done. In fact, he saw a dog walking, and he's barking. So if you hear barking, you know who it is. So I'm going to go back and make myself some dinner and then sit and lie and watch any Hulu or Paramount programs that I've missed in the last few days, since I have excellent Wi-Fi and can stream, and just kick back and relax. Tomorrow I'll be leaving and driving north to McFarland to Mooch Dock and my friend Eddie and Kanita's driveway. I haven't seen them in a couple of years, so it'll be good to hang out with them. If you like the video of me doing my activities today, including filling my water and cleaning out my bins, and then showing some paintings from the painting class, give me a thumbs up. Comment, share, and subscribe. Stay crafty, smart, creative, and safe when camping at Barstow Koa and doing all kinds of activities. All right, thanks for watching.